So I do curse in this, so if you don't want to watch, go ahead and keep it moving. Thank you for watching. Hi, my name is Alicia, and if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. It is a lovely sunny day. So let's continue on with part 3 of You Can't and Won't Hurt Me. I think I did the mission 7, but we'll just do it over again. So mission 7, remove the governor from your brain with constant incremental growth. David introduces us to the concept that there is a governor on our mind. He explained this by his 40% rule. His rule states that when most of us feel like we are hitting our limits, there is still another 60% in our performance tanks. The only way to remove the governor is to embrace the pain and push beyond the discomfort, move mental boundaries. He explains we will always fall short of our true potential unless we remove the governor on our mind. So I guess the only thing I can say with that one is I always have negative thoughts, but the key is just prove them wrong and keep going. So anytime like a negative thought comes in my head, have like a list of things that proves it wrong. And another thing, when it comes to posting content, I do have like content creator goals. So I will, okay, for instance, here lately I've been averaging about 1 to 3 surgeries a year. I pick a date. I say, okay, by this day I want to have at least 6 months of content for this channel scheduled, or a year for this channel, 1.5 years for this channel, and I will take the time to actually film the content out and schedule it out. Mission 8, schedule your life to make the most out of your life. Airplane on this beautiful sunny day. Most people have an accurate image of special operations officers such as the Navy SEALs. David mentions that we are more normal than most people would guess. The majority of them after Navy SEAL training didn't want to further test themselves to the limits. David told the story how he met Michael Jordan in his prime, and it was a huge revelation for him, and he realized that he was just another human being. David Goggins was not interested in being another normal Navy SEAL. Settling down comfortably was not what he was looking for, and that's why he went into testing himself further with ultra marathons. Respect to anybody that does marathons, because I cold turkey ran 16.5 miles because I wanted the 2 medals, and I won't do it again. Next time I will train. 100+ mile races with often difficult terrain. Well, duh. 100-mile races are very difficult. His ultra marathon experiences are quite extreme, and David encourages people to squeeze as much potential from each and every day. I guess I just try to accomplish all my goals every day. So I try to get up, accomplish all my goals, and then keep it moving. And then when I accomplish one goal, I add another one on there. Mission 9, sustain greatness by staying in constant pursuit. By the way, excuse all the noise. I'm just going to go with it because at this point, you know, me and my channel, this is just how it's going to be. David's life demonstrates the mindset of an underdog in the military. Even when he climbed to the top of the world's military elite, he reflects that indeed he was not one of the boys. Of course I wasn't, he said. I came from nothing. David realized he was a part of the teams, yet not the brotherhood. He realized he was uncommon amongst the uncommon, so he came to the conclusion, so be it. David then decided to pursue additional challenges and enlist in Army Ranger School. He decided to live a life in constant pursuit of living his fullest potential. David states it's easy to stand out amongst everyday people, to be a big fish in a small pond. It's much more difficult when you're a wolf surrounded by wolves. He encourages people to torch the complacency you feel in your everyday life and continue to challenge yourself in every way. It's in the midst of constant challenge where you will find the friction necessary to help you grow even stronger and further callous your mind. Before you know it, David states you will stand alone. So I feel like my whole life I never truly fit in anywhere because I've had different goals. Like for instance, right now I don't work a 9-to-5 job like my peers. I am entrepreneurial and a YouTuber. of course, this makes me stand out, and of course, I've had some people from my old church, well, how can you not want to work with people and all that shit? I don't want the same things that other people have, and I'll talk about this in future videos. I think one of the reasons why I ended up so unhappy was because I listened to that, sage advice: go to school, get good grades; go to high school, get good grades; go to college, get good grades; get married, have kids, buy a house, and then get two-car garage with the white picket fence, and exchange your time for money. But the problem with all that bullshit is, like, I end up being really unhappy. And no offense, not everybody's entrepreneurial. I'm not trying to put down an honest day's living, but between the backstabbing, the politics, the cutthroat, I said this is not for me. And so I ended up taking my own path, and a lot of people don't understand me. And I definitely stand alone, trust me. Right? Okay, so mission 10, write all failures down and learn from them and go at it again. David set out on a quest to beat the Guinness Book of World Records 24-hour pull-up record. Even though he failed on his first attempt, he came back with a roar on his second attempt and took the soul of the existing world record holder. He lived, he failed, he learned, and he reached his goal. David displays amazing resolve as he sets out to move mental boundaries in his life. There isn't much that can stop him from achieving what he sets out to conquer. Yeah, so I've created a bunch of businesses that's obviously fucked up, and you learn from them and you keep moving forward and you don't give up. Like, I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now that I'm not telling nobody about, because I just think it's better just to, like, show people better you tell them. And let me repeat that just in case that didn't come out right. You show people better than you can tell them, because sometimes if you talk about your goals before they come to fruition, sometimes people will discourage you. Oh, you can't do that. How come you don't do it this way? So if you just do it and then leave people wondering how you did it, that's just how I like to do things. So final thoughts. By the way, this is Eric Moore's review of David Goggins' book. So shout out to you for reviewing this. David talks about worldview, including his spirituality. He believes in a God who knows everything and holds everyone accountable for their words and actions. His biggest fear in life was not living to his full potential, and how he will someday feel when he meets his creator. Conclusion. This is Eric's part, by the way. David's life experiences greatly inspire me as a leader to continue to persevere in the midst of all challenge and adversity. Yup. He reminds me to be bold in setting clear vision and goals, and to not stop until every goal is achieved. Can't Hurt Me is a solid book to help push and move your mental boundaries and help you realize your true potential. So there's some sun in my eyes, so I may have said that wrong. My bad. We're just gonna keep going. Key takeaways from this book are, my bad for the car too. Mental boundaries can be moved and enlarged. Pain and suffering can be welcomed and embraced. They help you reach your full human potential. Yeah, so I've been saying this in several videos, but sometimes I think people do stuff to me just to see a reaction out of me, or see me sad, or see me upset. I've gotten really good at, like, taking all the bad stuff that people have done to me and turn into success stories. And there's people out there wondering, how does she keep rising every time? Because I'm aware of what you're trying to do. That's just part of my method of success. Just, hey, keep moving forward, and hopefully those people learn, like, you're in the end you're going to ultimately hurt yourself, because you're spending way too much time, energy, and mental space trying to hurt someone, and you're going to ultimately get it. You'll reap what you sow. So I decided, just instead of, like, reacting to them and giving them the sad face that they want, I'm just gonna have at it. If you think that attacking me is going to make your life better, knock yourself out. It won't, but hopefully you learn that hurting other people won't heal you. Anywho, we are capable of far more than we believe. Navy SEALs 40% rule. Exercise and discipline and perseverance and persistence can help you achieve just about anything you have a desire to accomplish in life. Yes, I agree. The one thing I give the most credit to, though, is discipline. I give all the credit to discipline for me. Why Eric recommends this book for business leaders. It's a good reminder about the importance of leading yourself well, which will also inspire others to lead themselves well. It's a source of inspiration to overcome any life or business obstacles that come your way. It's a catalyst to help business leader remove mental boundaries. And this book will help you dream bigger and set greater personal and business goals. Truth. So, we finally concluded part 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it right here. I'm gonna go out here and listen to nature for a little bit and film a couple more of these. Let you hear the birds in the airplane. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.